Hey church family, today we will look at 1 Corinthians 9. In 1 Corinthians 9, Paul continues to lay the groundwork for an ask that he will make of the Corinthians in the following chapters. We won't jump ahead to the ask, other than to say that the ask that Paul will make of the believers will require them to humble themselves on behalf of others. Paul begins to lay the groundwork for the ask by reminding the Corinthians of the rights that he has as an apostle. He reminds them that he has the right to eat and drink. He has the right to take along a believing wife. And he has the right to make his living by proclaiming the gospel. Then Paul reminds the Corinthians that though he has these rights, he made no use of them while he was among the Corinthians. Rather than seek his own rights, Paul became a servant to all. To the Jews, he became a Jew. To those under the law, he became as one under the law. To those outside the law, he became as one outside the law. To the weak, he became weak. Rather than insist on his own rights, Paul became all things to all people. Why? Why didn't Paul insist on his own rights? Paul chose to endure anything rather than put an obstacle in the way of the gospel of Christ. Paul chose to become all things to all people so that by all means he might save some. As we consider this chapter today, we have to ask ourselves, is there something in my life that impedes others from seeing the gospel of Christ? Is there something in my life that is an obstacle in the way of the gospel of Christ? If so, Paul encourages us to exercise self-control in all things in an effort to receive an imperishable reward. I hope you enjoy 1 Corinthians 9 today, and I hope you enjoy your time with God.